Online video streaming, YouTube and beyond. We're going to talk about a little bit about video production, some things to think about. Opening thoughts about video. Video is all around us. Video is a powerful medium. It's something that I think has been, especially over the past couple of years with YouTube and with Facebook, and has been a lot more accessible to everybody else that it's out there looking to market. Why video? Video is dynamic. Video reaches a passive audience, and by that I mean you don't have to read. You just have to watch. And there's a lot of people out there that just like to watch. And it's no longer out-of-the-box thinking. It is out-of-the-box thinking to do a creative video and use video in a creative way on your website, DVDs, live events, etc. Quality video is no longer cost prohibitive. Back in the day, if you produced videos 10, 15, 20 years ago, video equipment was expensive. So it was very expensive, therefore, to produce video. Nowadays, it's been, the price has come down considerably and has become a lot more accessible. What we'll learn today, I want to talk about why video matters. I want to talk about targeting your video to your audience. Talk a little bit about budgeting for video. Video styles in your company's image, online video, viral video, and a little bit about using YouTube. Video, the advantage of video is emotional. The most powerful videos really touch the people that are watching it. It makes you remember them and makes you take that message. It's personal, it's motivating, provides a consistent message, and by this I mean if you're trying to deliver a sales presentation, for instance, and you're relying on 100 different salespeople out there to deliver a message to a potential client, and you're worried about what that person says and relying on that person and what they say to sell the product, why not produce a video? You can streamline the message, you can make the message consistent across everyone that's out there selling for you. Video is powerful. Video is cost effective. Internal versus external applications. Internal video, training, orientation, safety, motivational, informational. External video, marketing, advertising, recruiting, investor relations, awareness, PSA, trade shows. Know who is your audience. As with any marketing endeavor, we need to know the age, the gender, the culture, and the location. Age, certainly, because you don't want to produce a video that is very, what they call MTV and fast-paced for an older market. Gender, you certainly want to target. We're talking with a client right now about producing videos that are specifically targeted towards women, so we certainly have to think about those aspects. Culture, this is certainly a world economy, and if you're trying to hit and not insult potentially people that are around the world, you certainly have to keep cultural information in mind as you're producing your video, as well as location. Viewing environment, home or work, TV or computer, or a public venue. For instance, if you're viewing something at home, but potentially viewing something at work, length may be a consideration, content may be a consideration. If you're viewing something on a TV versus a computer, is it smaller on a computer, larger on a television screen? It can be a little bit more detailed if it's on a larger screen. If it's smaller and running off of the web, graphics need to be a little bit larger, things need to be a little bit more optimized. Public venues, if you're producing a video for a trade show, for instance, where if you've ever been to a trade show, and I'm certainly everybody has, you've got a lot of noise, a lot of things going on. It's fast-paced. People call us up and say, we want to produce a video for a trade show. Great, fantastic, we can help you out with that. What sort of length did you have in mind? Maybe 5 to 8 minutes. Say 5, are you going to provide stadium seating and popcorn for your presentation? Because nobody's going to stand at your booth for 8 minutes and watch a video. Use video for the purpose, which is to draw people into your booth. Use it to motivate people to come and talk to you. 30 seconds, a minute long, is probably the max that we would talk about for trade show venues, and probably any public venue where people are walking by. And also, when you start thinking about public venues, audio, it's loud. You don't necessarily want something that's driven specifically by testimonials or by some sort of audio track. Keep it graphic, keep it moving. Needs and motivation. Is it a personal need? Is it a business need? What is our market? Is it a family? Is it financial? Is it security? Why are you showing somebody this video, and what do you hope for them to do after they watch this video? As we talk to people about producing videos, we want to know every application that you could potentially have from the beginning. And you may come to us and say, we want to do a training video. And we say, okay, well, what are your other markets? Because if we do a training video while we're out shooting, you have a certain cost to come out and shoot for the day. While we've got your CEO in the chair and talking to him about a training video, let's ask him a few questions about your corporate culture and your, where you're going as a company, and maybe turn that into an investor relations piece. Or let's take that same footage and produce a trade show piece or something that's going to go online. That's going to be the most cost-effective way by far to make your money go. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, certainly, but if you came back and did a video now, another video 6 months from now, and another video down the road, it's going to be a lot more expensive. Today's audience: media savvy, tech savvy, distracted. I saw something on the news this morning about the bear situation in Chesterfield. The sheriff's office was handing out a DVD on what to do when bears come around. And the guy's standing there with a DVD, the homeowner is standing there with a DVD and a pamphlet. And he said, well, I'm really glad they sent out this DVD because I'm not going to read this. And I said, there you go. People are busy. Today's audience is skeptical. People have a short attention span. They would need something that's short, sweet, to the point. Exposed to cluttered media channels. There's a lot of information out there. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, the news. So how do you break through that with some effective media? Capturing your audience. So how do we capture an audience with video? Quality of message and production. Audience tune out poorly produced media. I'm going to contradict myself a little bit later when we start talking about YouTube and viral video. Shared experience. People want to know that you felt their pain. You want to get into their head, as with any marketing message. I want you to know me as you're trying to sell me. What problems do I have? Personality. People buy from people, not companies. We talk about that all the time here. So with that, with using video especially, I can show people who I am and my personality. Short and sweet. Get to the point. People call us up and say, I want to do an 8-minute video, I want to do a 20-minute video. And I say, goodness, why do you want to do a 20-minute video? Do something short, do something sweet. Because when we're going to talk a little bit about budget later on, the length of your video is part of the driving factors when it comes to budget. So the shorter, the sweeter, the less expensive, maybe the more videos you can produce and put out there.